Hello everyone, this is Shelby of Shelby Creations. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. And let's talk about Christmas leftovers. Not the ones after Christmas dinner. These are what we have left over after we finish wrapping our packages and sending Christmas cards and just finally get a chance to breathe before we start baking and cooking. So, as you can see, I've been kind of busy. I got all my shopping done, all my packages mailed, all my stuff is wrapped. So until Christmas Eve, the day before, and then the morning of, I'm pretty much done. Oh, no, I got to make pickles tomorrow. Yeah, got to do my pickles tomorrow if I want them ready for Thursday. Then most of my cooking, because we're going over to Nikki's parents, will be done the day before. And I'll be deep frying a turkey. I have to get up early Christmas morning, depending on when his mom and dad want to eat. But let's talk regular leftovers other than food from Christmas. What we have Christmas cards. Now, some don't send out Christmas cards. I send out Christmas cards. I have a regular list that I pull on of friends and family, close crafty friends, crafty sisters, all of it. And a lot of these this year came with white envelopes. So these will either, if I was going to use them in the craft room and not save them for next year, these would go in my regular envelopes. These would go in with colored envelopes because depending on the journal, it depends on the color. So I'd have those. Now these would go in with my Christmas stash for my journal because these are the stickers that go on the back of the envelopes that correspond with the Christmas cards. And I love this one. This is a classic. And yes, all of these I bought this year. So I could cut out the sentiment and use it in my journal. I could use this part as a page edging. Or I could use the whole thing, and just put it in there. But I think I'm going to save that one for next year. I do love those. It's something like this. You can cut out Santa's face. You can even do some iridescent glitter on his hat. If you have a circle punch, different sizes, you could punch out the snowflakes. There's the sentiment. There's this on there. You've got more. And some of these, I see there's a snowflake on the back. They do have things on the back if you don't want to use the sentiment. This I would fussy cut. I would fussy cut the bird. Or if I wanted to save it for next year and just change it, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there are real light snowflakes. I could go over those with glitter and hit some of the snow on the pine cones with glitter. I love the gnomes this year. I could fussy cut those out. When you look at your Christmas cards, you think, well, what can I do to salvage them? This would be nice, fussy cut it out. And at the bottom of a page, you could do this and use it as a tuck spot. This was a beautiful one, nice nostalgic card. That could go on the cover. Or you can take one of each of your cards. I love the snowman. Let's see, what don't I have? I don't have that one. And I don't have that one. And then I would use this one as my cover. Put, 3 or 4 pages in there. And then use each one as a signature to go in a book. And there you can have a Christmas journal. Just that easy. From your leftover Christmas cards. I'll get it. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with these yet, whether I'm going to save them or not. So right now these will be set aside in the what am I going to do pile, which I have to decide before the end of the year, one way or another. I had a bag left over. I think my daughter Jennifer got something from one of her co-workers in this, because I don't remember buying this. There's glitter everywhere. But if I was going to use this in my journal, I would fussy cut that out. You see there's two of them. There's ribbon you can use. But since this is still looking almost brand new, I may even put this in my, I've got a big red bag that holds all my wrapping paper, ribbon, bows, everything, tissue paper. And I could put this back in there to use next year. So if I don't use it this year, if I need to decide what I'm going to do with it, whether I'm going to hold on to it, which means this and the cards would go in my Christmas wrapping bag for next year, or if I'm going to fussy cut it out, then I need to get that done and get it in my Christmas box that holds all of my embellishments and ephemera. The big thing this year was that I had left over. Oh, I had a piece of tissue paper. White. This is the only white sheet of tissue paper I have left. I think the rest is all red and has designs on it. But I do like to hang on to the white sheets that I get, because they are so nice when you're going to send something, to wrap it up in, you know, a sheet of wrapping or tissue paper, and then, well, I know it's the wrong size, and put a sticker there. It just gives it a more thought out, you know, look to your gift. Now, ribbon. I told myself I was not going to buy any more ribbon, because about 5 or 6 years ago, this one here, I bought these huge rolls. I got them like 50% off. No, I think it was like 75% off or something like that. It was after Christmas. I bought 2 of them. And I still have some. Yes, this is not the last of it. This is just the piece that I folded up because I buy this because I make bows. This is what I had left over out of the bow that I had made. Now, I do like using it, and I use this year round, because what I can do is I can trim the edge off, and then I will wrap it around. See, I have the piece here that I did. It's hidden. Wrap it around, pull it out, because you know some of the vines that we see, how they've got little curly cues? Well, there's your curly cue. And it can go in if you're using flowers, like on the cover of a journal or whatever. And then, but what I do is I'll take one end, straighten it back out, and then put it behind the flowers to glue it down. And there you've got your little curly cue. And it can be done with the wider ribbon, like what's on here. This one here is in silver. Yeah, I had a piece of this left too. I think I bought this last year, and I think I bought 2 rolls of it. So I still have some of this left. I used a lot of it. Like I said, I make my own bows, so that's why, you know, I have a lot of the ribbon. This was one that I found this year, and it's no wire, but you know, it's pretty. So that little piece there is definitely going in my ribbon stash. And then let's go on to this one. This one made a beautiful bow this year, so I did save a piece of this. Now I can also trim the edges off for that curly cue. I can use this on a tag, in a journal, anywhere I want a little bit of, you know, glitzy. This one here is definitely Christmas, So when I go to do my Christmas journal, which I do after Christmas because I want to use the pictures, and I try to save a piece of the wrapping paper, each of the wrapping paper I use this year, and I don't get that until we open gifts Christmas morning. And I'll save a piece from the different ones. But I would cut this out, plus you cut the snowflake out to use in there, save the edging for the curly cues, use some of it in the back of a snippet. And there's a lot of things, but this is definitely a Christmas one. And it too made a beautiful bow. I don't know why I bought this. Can you see? I'm not sure if it's showing up on camera. All the glitter. And just rubbing your hands over it and it falls everywhere. My whole desktop's full of glitter. I wrap everything and do my bows at my dining room table. So yeah, my dining room's all glitter now. Even though it has been vacuumed. Doesn't matter. I'll be finding glitter till way into next summer, or probably even up to next Christmas. This was another piece. I thought it was that wide because, and then when I opened it, I found it was three of these rows together. But, because I wanted to do bows, so. But I did save a little piece of that. Probably use that on some altered paper clips. This, I fell in love with this year. There's no wire in it, but it's just, I don't know, it just looks, some people may think it looks, you know, too glittery, but I think it's just got a classic look to it. So, I did save, and that is quite a bit left. So, and I've got this other little piece. So we'll see what we can do, how we can work this in. I just love that. Another thing, I bought this. It's the, it looks like velvet ribbon, but, you know, as you can tell, it's not. But it has the feel of velvet. I love it. It's sort of a silvery gray. And, you know, craft ribbon, 18 feet of it. We've got a store here called Big Lots, and I got it for 50% off. But I just love the way it looked. And this made the most gorgeous ribbons. But what I was thinking with this, the more I looked at it, I would like to try that as on a spine. You know, it's just wide enough. So that was my thoughts with it. But like I said, I made 1, 2, 3, 4 bows with this. And I only bought one because they only had the one. And yeah, it doesn't really look like I've used that much. There's still a lot left. So, but yeah. But these are my leftovers from what I have from Christmas that I want to reuse and find a different use for them. You know, it's like when we cook a turkey, we're not going to have turkey and dressing and gravy and cranberry sauce for the next week. We want to change it up. We could do, you know, turkey soup, turkey tetrazzini, you know, turkey hash. And that's what I want to do with these. I want to find a different way to use them other than what they were intended for. So that'll be one of the things we'll be working on this year. There'll probably be more little bits and pieces of ribbon added in. At least I think. I'm not sure because I don't know how many rolls I actually used up and don't have anymore. So, but these were just the sampling of ones that I had used to make bows with. So we have ribbon, we have tissue paper. Oh, wrapping paper. I saved this one little strip from my last package I wrapped, and it's gold. And yes, I'm going to use it. I don't know how, I don't know where or in what. It's probably in the Christmas journal. but I did save that one little piece. I will collect samples of the other Christmas paper that I used this year, because I'll use that. It could be the backdrop for, could be on a tag or behind a photo or somewhere in there. I'll use a piece of each of the wrapping paper I used in my journal. But we have leftover paper. We have leftover cards, leftover bags. So we've got a lot of leftovers to repurpose. Similar to, the Thanksgiving turkey that we had to find a million ways to use it so that it wouldn't go to waste. So see how many leftovers you have at the end of Christmas Day. And we will see where we can use or how we can use these. It may not be for Christmas. It may be for other things. But we've got enough additional craft supplies here that we don't have to go shopping. So we just add this to our inventory and have fun. So if you liked what I shared with you today, liked all my leftovers, give me a thumbs up, and we'll be coming back to you from the Dragon's Den. Bye, guys.